guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of my favorite binge-worthy TV shows. I know we've all been stuck in the house lately just scrolling through Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, so I figured that I would put together some of my favorites and share with you guys. I don't like shows that take like a long time for the plot to start or like a long time to get into. I like shows that hook you from the very first episode. I feel like all of these do that and you cannot turn it off once you start watching it. So without any further ado, let's get started on the first scene.
Everything.
Doesn't matter anyway. This won't work.
You're right. It won't work unless we do something to make them believe it. What are you doing?
Who are you calling?
Help. I've been shot. This is Annalise Keating, and my client, Catherine Hapsnow. She shot me. I'm here at her house. The ADA is here, too. Please hurry. Now it'll work.
Units be advised, we have an ADW at 536 Charter Lane. Reporting party has been shot. I repeat, RP has been shot. EMS is en route. All units follow.
Shoot me.
No.
I'm the woman who ruined your life, and I'll ruin Oliver's too.
You've lost your mind.
Felony, computer hacking, falsifying records in that face. The friends he'd make behind bars.
You don't go near that.
Just take this gun and shoot me! Okay. She's nursing with you. I know you're strong enough to do this. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. You're letting her get in your head. Shoot me in the leg. You can do this. Connors, please, please. Let the gun. Don't. Connors, no. Shoot it. Stop. No. Please, no.
I hate you so much.
Michaela, think about your future, huh? The plans you have for your life. Do it or we go to jail. I don't want to telling them you lied. You're fine.
Michaela, stop, please!
Take the gun, Wes. Take it. All right? No!
So that scene you just saw was from my favorite TV show on this list, How to Get Away with Murder. How to Get Away with Murder is about a defense attorney named Annalise Keating who selects this group of students to help assist her in her cases. But what she doesn't expect is to be tied into what seems like a series of murders. Viola Davis did an amazing job at her character Annalise, and I cannot recommend this show enough. Get Away with Murder just finished their final season last Thursday. They had 6 phenomenal seasons, and if there's one TV show on this entire video that I recommend you watching, it is How to Get Away with Murder.
I don't know what terrible things you've done in your life up to this point, but clearly your comments out of balance. You get assigned to my class. I'm Professor Annalise Keating, and this is Criminal Law 100, or as I prefer to call it, How to Get Away with Murder.
Now that we've started off with death and murder, let's jump right on into show number 2.
You understood what I've just said to you? Yes. Lung cancer. Inoperable.
A substantial amount of methamphetamine being taken off the streets.
Hank, how much money is that?
It's about 700 grand. It's easy money. Why don't you say the word and I'll take you on a ride along. Or just knock down a meth lab.
Hank. I'm thinking if you and I could partner up. You know the business. And I know the chemistry.
You want to cook crystal meth? Cooking is off.
Actually, it's just basic chemistry.
The second show on this list is Breaking Bad. So Breaking Bad is about a chemistry teacher named Walter White, who is your average family man. He just can't catch a break. He's diagnosed with cancer, goes through a lot of financial hardships until he starts making and selling these drugs. Nobody expects it because it's right in front of them, and it's honestly just shaking up the whole DEA, the FBI. His brother-in-law is head of the DEA investigation, and throughout the whole series, we just see people getting closer, but not quite, all kinds of plot twists, and just so many things you do not expect.
No more?
That's it.
All right. Do you want to say any last words?
That's right! Burn this motherfucker!
Maybe another time. Diane, you sure you know what you're doing? Maybe you want to give it to someone else?
Oh, fuck.
Hey, lady, so get on the floor with your hands behind your head right now. Before I shoot your little friend here in the eyeball.
Yeah, that's right. Put it right in his fucking face.
Good.
Jesus, Diaz.
Fucking CEOs, y'all all pieces of shit.
So that very intense scene you just watched was from Orange is the New Black. If you've seen Orange is the New Black, you know that it is literally nothing but drama. It is taking place in a women's prison, and it was based on a true story of a woman named Piper who got sentenced to a minimum security women's prison. Piper is basically your average Taylor Swift girl, but she got caught into some drug drama 10 years back. Now she is facing those consequences, and we are seeing her adjust to her new life in the women's prison.
There's scary people in the world, Beck.
I'm on to you.
Jealousy got the best of me. How exactly does one get rid of a body? The things you do for love.
So You is a fairly new Netflix show, and it had the whole world talking. It's about this average guy named Joe who is basically a creepy psycho stalker killer. Joe just pretty much doesn't take no for an answer, and we see what happens.
Hey, boss.
Remember me?
Can I have your autograph?
Did I sell my soul to the devil?
So the devil made you do it, did he? The alcohol and the drugs, the topless selfies. The choices are on you, my dear. Pull yourself together.
Any witnesses? Lucifer Morningstar. Is that a stage name?
God-given, I'm afraid.
Why don't you tell me something? How did she end up dying in a hailstorm of bullets and you get away without a scratch?
The benefits of immortality.
Ah, yes. Lucifer. We all know that name one way or the other. Don't worry, you're not going to hell for watching the show. It's actually pure comedy. So Lucifer gets tired of ruling hell, he gives it up, and he moves to Los Angeles, the city of angels. And we see his new lifestyle.
What's your name?
Lucifer.
Like an apple.
Exactly.
So once Lucifer gives up ruling hell and moves to the City of Angels, he joins the police force and helps out consulting with the FBI to help solve these crimes and to help punish the bad guys as he would in hell. Once you watch Lucifer, you will probably never picture the devil again without picturing a man with a British accent.
The next thing we know happened for sure is that Dilton Doily, who was leading Riverdale's Boy Scout troop on a bird-watching expedition, came upon Cheryl by the river's edge.
Jason.
Riverdale police dragged Sweetwater River for Jason's body, but never found it.
If he is dead, Hal, I hope in those last moments he suffered. May Jason Blossom burn in hell.
So a week later, the Blossom family buried an empty casket, and Jason's death was ruled an accident, as the story that Cheryl told made the rounds.
So Riverdale is narrated by Cole Sprouse. We all know the Sprouse twins. Hi, Big Daddy. Riverdale is basically just this small town that cannot stop the killing. There is so much going on. You are basically not safe. There's a lot of gangs, violence, so much happening. I think that they did a great job of catching your interest literally within the first 10 minutes of the show. Within the first 10 minutes, so much is happening. So the scene that I showed is from the first episode. So it is crazy, and I guarantee once you watch the first episode, you will keep watching.
She's got paraplegia, epilepsy, heart murmur, and she's allergic to sugar. Everything I do for her.
My mom is my best friend. All she wants to do is keep me safe. Gypsy!
Have you been able to confirm the girl's medical history?
Which part?
Any of it.
Yes, as cringeworthy as that scene was to watch, it is based on a true story. So The Act is a Hulu exclusive starring Joey King, and she did an amazing job at portraying Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose is a girl who, from the time she was born, was told by her mom that she had so many medical conditions. She had her whole life fed to her through a tube. She could not do anything until one day she found out it was all a lie, even her age. So she killed her mom, and she is serving time till this day for that murder.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard, how do you plead?
Look into the case. You can read all about Gypsy Rose. Like I said, it is very sad, but it is a true story.
Has ever hit that hard. Not even in New York, London, or Monte Carlo. So if my picture needs to be in the news again, at least it'll be for the greatest heist in history.
And every family in this country will be asking, what are they doing now?
What are we robbing?
The Royal Mint of Spain. It's absolutely imperative that the police don't have any idea what we're doing. But be very careful, because the second any blood is shed, we'll no longer be Robin Hoods, but just a bunch of plain motherfucking punks.
It's time! So just trust us and obey.
But all that peace was only the calm before the storm. Things were about to get so fucked up that we came very close to losing it all.
So I just recently finished Money Heist, but I finished it in like 2 days. I did not know what to expect because it is a Spanish TV show, but it was packed with action. You fall in so much love and hate with the characters. You cannot see what's coming next. You don't know who's gonna do what. When you think you have it figured out, you don't.
They're in Atlanta.
Why there?
Military protection, shelter, food. They told people to go there. Said they were working out how to solve this thing.
Atlanta sounds like a good deal.
Listen, one thing, they may not seem like much one at a time, but in a group all hungry,
Man, you watch your ass.
It doesn't matter if you've seen the show or not, you definitely knew that that scene was from The Walking Dead. So The Walking Dead has been going on for like 500 years now. They're on season 927. If you're looking for some good entertainment and a show that like doesn't stop so you have more to watch, it's definitely The Walking Dead. So Rick is a police officer who wakes up from this coma in a zombie apocalypse, and his family's gone, his son is gone, and he is on the search for them in Atlanta, Georgia.
Out of 100 times, kid goes missing. The kid is with a parent or a relative.
What about the other time?
What?
You said 99 out of 100. What about the other time? The one!
So I really don't know how to describe what Stranger Things is about. It's that strange. But I can tell you that Winona Ryder is the character of Joyce, and in the first season her son goes missing, and they believe that he is stuck in between some unhuman-like, in-between other dimension layer.
It's so quiet. Because everyone's in Daytona having fun. The hangover's begun. Told you not to drink. I'm not interesting enough to not drink. Annie? You okay?
Sarah Fuller?
What's going on?
Joe Carroll. He escaped from prison earlier this morning.
I'm sorry, he what?
As you may recall, Carroll was convicted in 2003 for the murders of 14 young women who attended the university where he was a professor.
Hello, Ryan. It's Director Franklin, FBI. It's been a while.
I'm not an agent anymore.
I know things didn't end well with the Bureau, but you caught Carroll. No one knows him like you do.
He didn't just eviscerate 14 female students. He was making art.
So this show I saved last because I'm watching it right now. It is called The Following. So The Following is about so The Following is about So The Following is about the notorious serial killer. Okay. So The Following is a show about a death row inmate named Joe Carroll who escapes from prison. Joe Carroll is a notorious serial killer who is fixated on the works of Edgar Allan Poe. Brian Hardy is an FBI agent played by Kevin Bacon who is assigned to the case of Joe Carroll, and we see the ultimate takedown of his legacy. Please turn around.
Oh no! No! Not Momo the broken boy.
And there you have it, guys. My favorite binge-worthy TV shows. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here with me. Hopefully you found a new show that you want to go watch. Don't forget to press the like and subscribe button down below before you leave. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.